What is going on, everybody? Nico Lind here, and this video is going to be a little bit different of a vlog than most of my other videos, and that's because I really don't talk to the camera at all in this video. Last year I did a whole Cheeseburger in Paradise vlog video, which I'm going to put at the top of the screen now, where you can get a better idea for the party that has a lot more detail. But it's going to be an amazing day today. So we left our dock. It's 8:30 in the morning, and first we had to stop at my friend's house so we could pick up them because they're coming with us. There you go. wait. There we go. During the 4th of July week, which is when Cheeseburger in Paradise is, seeing a line at the fuel dock is all too common. So my advice to you guys is, if you're here for this week, fill up when you first get here so you don't get caught up in the line later. But we're out on the Sea of Abacos now, getting up on plane and heading over to Fiddle Cay, which is where the Cheeseburger in Paradise party is. That is the next island northwest of Green Turtle, kind of right in between Green Turtle and Manjack Cay. Passing Green Turtle Cay, you can see the mad dash of boats all making their way over to Fiddle Cay for the party. In the past years, I usually like to get there a little bit earlier to not have to compete with all these boats, but today I had a friend get there early and save a spot for us. We made it over to the party and wrapped it up with two of my friends, one of which is a good friend in that 39 CV with the quads, and the other one is a fellow Treasure Cay homeowner with the 37 CV, that blue boat. And I'm actually trying to get him to start a YouTube channel too, because he does a lot of fishing in the Abacos, and I think you guys will really like what he does. But here's a quick look at the scene. It's still pretty early, but you can see how tight all these boats kind of get packed in here. And as the day goes on, it's just gonna get more and more and more. And so you can see why getting here early is beneficial. You can be in.
Is it on right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a DJI.
Hello, welcome to Cheeseburger in Paradise 2024. This is Morgan Bentley speaking, and we are here in Abacos, Bahamas.
It's getting close to lunchtime, and so we're hopping off the boat and walking up to the beach, where they actually have free hamburgers for everyone at the party. They also have free drinks too, which is really nice. However, I'm in charge of the boat today, so I'm really not drinking. But you can see, again, all of these boats getting jam-packed in there. We're out on the second ring this time. Usually I try to get right up to the Sandbar, but I actually really like staying kind of on the outside this time.
Are they making burgers?
How long's the line? Hey.
Hi, baby.
We made it onto the middle main sandbar, and you can see by the people walking just how shallow it is. And this party is usually planned so that low tide is in the middle of the day when you don't have to leave. So if you get the inner ring, there's a chance your boat's going to be high and dry midday. We're pretty much at that low right now. Smile. Here is another look at the inside sandbar, and as you're gonna see in the coming clips right here, that there is a wait to get a burger just because of the amount of people here, and so you make the best of it in the hot sun. There you go. Yeah, buddy! Whoa! Hey, how we doing?
We're doing good.
Are you staying here with us now?
Yeah. We're waiting in line to get the cheeseburgers now, and you can see these lines that I was talking about, and there's no getting around that. Waiting in the hot summer Bahamian sun is quite uncomfortable, so I highly recommend that you bring a bunch of sunscreen and a cold drink to cool you down. But we're making the best of it and having a fun time. What's up, buddy? There we go, there we go, there we go. What's up, buddy? Here is one more quick look of the entire sandbar from up on the beach, where you can really get a vantage point of how many boats are there.
It's your first time here. Yes, I think you told me that. Have you?
We finally made it up to the grill, and you can see the chefs putting a whole new batch of burgers and hot dogs on the grill, and that's part of why it takes a little bit long, is because these are made in front of you to order, and so they're actually really good burgers, so in my opinion, well worth the wait.
See?
Hey, this video's on reserve.
That's not, see, huh?
I don't like glizzy.
Are you a glizzy gobbler?
Game on glizzy. That's good footage.
After a little bit of a wait, we finally got our cheeseburger, which was some much needed lunch. Walking back to the boat to eat our lunch, if you look out in the distance, you can see that some of the boats on the Sandbar are tilted over to the side, and that's because those boats are high and dry. I mentioned earlier in this video how this party is planned so that low tide is usually around midday, and that if you're on the inside of the Sandbar, there's a chance you're going to be high and dry, which it's not bad for the boat. You know, it's no different than a boat sitting on a lift. People park their boat on the inside knowing that it's going to be high and dry, and they're just willing to wait out the tide for the water to come back up, and then they can leave, you know, around 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And so no harm, no foul, but it always is pretty comical to walk down and see all of the boats on their side. I wish I would have got a better video of it this year, but in last year's video, which again is linked at the beginning of this video, I have a really good clip of dozens of center consoles out of the water. By this point on the channel, y'all have seen these new motors on the boat in a couple videos now, but please just look how good those things look on the boat. I cannot get over the motors and how good they look and everything about them. They just really bring the Bahama to the next level.
Country music! Country!
So it's about 3 o'clock now, and we've had enough of the party and decided that it was time to head back to the Treasure Cay Beach behind the Bahama Beach Club and actually relax a little bit. And so that's where we're headed. You can see in that video that the back seat on the Bahama 41 is, in my opinion, the best transom seating in the entire industry. It is by far the most comfortable spot to be on the boat, and you can fit 5 across and still have tons of space for extras.
There!
No, it's not. We're good. We're good, I promise. Leave it, leave it. We ended up staying out at the Treasure Cay Beach for a couple hours. It's already 6:30, 6:45, and so we're heading in. It's time to get home, get cleaned up, get ready for dinner. And something that you don't see in this video, but it's actually something I want to note, is that the power in the Abacos is not very good. It goes out constantly. If you've been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this past 4th of July, because of the sheer volume of people who came to the Abacos, I personally think there was just too many people for the power grid to keep up with, because in the evenings when everybody was home and I assume trying to cook and use lights and all that stuff, we had absolutely no power ever, so it was impossible for us to cook. And so I don't know why I felt like mentioning that now, but just a warning for those of y'all who want to go to the Abacos during 4th of July week. Just be prepared for that and just go to the restaurants. Don't let it hinder you. It's still worth it to come, but just be prepared. You can see here that it's high tide, and so I can cut in between the islands around the point, no problem. If you don't know the water, I wouldn't recommend that though. Here is a quick little performance note for you boat lovers out there. You can see we're doing 4,800 RPM at 13% trim, and we're cruising right at about 45 knots, which is somewhere in the low 50s mile per hour range. And that's with about 60% fuel and 12 people on board the boat. And so pretty impressive. These new motors really push the Bahama well. And on that note, that's going to do it for this video. I want to remind you guys to please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below the videos that you guys want to see, and I will see you in the next video.